Hi, I'm Stephen from VentureIQ.com. VentureIQ.com is a place to help people who create startups and projects, that's makers, entrepreneurs, etc. You can create public, private projects, invite project members, invite public members. You can collaborate around some shared business planning templates. You can use some of our integrated modules. The example today will be Evernote to update your notes from any devices and synchronize between the platforms. And you can socially share your project updates to your community and get feedback. So think of us as a non-technical cross between GitHub and Facebook. So let's get started and show how that may work. So let's create a new project called VentureIQ. We shall sign in via Twitter, just verifying a couple of registration details before we can get in there, giving us a public namespace. At this point, we're asked to define what a project is, a new way to help startups. So let's create that as a public project. We're asked at this point, do we want to create a startup or a more generic project? In this case, we're focusing on a startup project. So my position is the founder, and here we can type an executive summary. So we add that detail in here. We continue. So we now have a project dashboard. It's a few options. Let's fire down quickly to the manage notes option. The notes option effectively allows you to put in blog type posts against the project you've created. You can create note, which creates a local VentureIQ note, but in this case we want to synchronize with Evernote. What this would allow us to do is to create notes in VentureIQ, which would be automatically pushed to Evernote, and anything on Evernote will be automatically pulled back to VentureIQ. So the first thing we'll do is we'll connect to Evernote. Just goes through the OAuth hop. Got to reauthorize our access. At this point, via the API, it's pulled down the various projects I currently have on Evernote. So let's associate VentureIQ here with this current project. So what it does is via the API, it's recognised that VentureIQ, as you can see here, does in fact have a note already associated with that folder. So it synchronises that and allows us to edit it. So we can come in here, or it allows us to go back to a project and view a public page, which will show the markup that existed in the Evernote page. Another feature is if we wish to create a brand new note, so new idea. This is my new idea. If we create that, we save it, we go back to our VentureIQ project, you can see the new idea has appeared also within our Evernote. Additionally, if we create a new note in Evernote, we can call our idea. If we create that in Evernote, and via the webhooks API, if we go back to our project and look at our notes and refresh that page, we'll find that we have 3 notes, and of course if we go, we can see excellent. In fact, we can even make a modification to that, hit save, quickly go back to our Evernote API, just refresh that page there to get our latest update, and we should see our update as it is here. And therefore, if we go to the public page for that project, we can see an even cooler idea and nice, which is the edit that we made. So there's bidirectional synchronization between the 2 platforms. Finally, if we want to remove the association between Evernote, we go through the synchronize for Evernote. This option at the bottom, and as you remove the association, you click there, you can disconnect Evernote for that project, which stops the synchronization happening from that point on. At any point, of course, you can get back in, go to your projects, choose again to synchronize with Evernote, and associate your project, and things will continue where you left off. Thanks very much for listening.